Is brought to you by Dineout Lauderdale with great restaurant deals throughout Broward, August through September 30th.
Hold the Mayo. It's time for Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. Find out what's being served with Mike, Beefo, and Luby, the only show that covers food, sports, and the proper maintenance of your car. And now, a man who had the distinction of having an entire health clinic named in his honor, Mike Mayo.
I want the creme clam sauce with the awesome fave with shafafa on the side.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. Got a little bit of an earlier start today because we're all very busy people. We are at, Dee's Sports Bar, but next door is Daniel's, a Florida steakhouse, and it's not just a Florida steakhouse. It is one of the best restaurants in South Florida going, and now there's two locations because he just opened up in Coral Gables. We got Tom Angelo and Cassidy Angelo, the father-daughter dynamic duo that is running the show here. Tom and Cassidy, welcome back. How are you this month?
Great. We're just energized with the new location in Miami, and super excited to be bringing the Daniels brand to Dade County. And it's been well received and been busy, and we do lunch down there and brunch. So
have you cloned yourself? How are you in so many places at once, and you
I got
still
a
have a
helicopter.
law firm,
I got-
like
I
you're
got
a
a heli-
lawyer?
I got a-
Oh, yeah, you still have the law firm.
Yeah.
The people forget.
Yeah, doing a lot less of that these days. I enjoy the restaurant a lot more. It's not. It's a lot of fun being here with Cassidy. Yeah.
You don't have to argue in front of judges. You're
No,
just
no more arguing.
you're just
no more of that.
smiling in
Yeah.
front of guests. Cassidy, we missed you last month. How are
I
you?
know, I missed you guys too. I've been good, just busy, going back and forth between Miami and here, which has been fun. But this week we have a ping pong tournament at the sports bar, so that's been a
Yes.
fun time this week.
We set up in a different location. Last month we were also in Dee's Sports Bar side, but we were over in the Legends room. We had all those beautiful jerseys, but now there are some table tennis. We used to call it ping pong, but table tennis.
The professional term.
Right. And so what was going on last night and tonight? You've got it's a charity event. The Pouncey brothers, the football playing brothers, right?
Yes. So the Pouncey brothers are local to Fort Lauderdale. They played for the University of Florida. They went on to play professional, but now they actually have a liquor brand. It's called JF Hayden's, and we were working with them. And they also have a foundation called the Pouncey Brother Foundation, and we're benefiting their charity as well as sponsoring their drinks. So we're excited to have them.
And it's great. And I see we have Chef Diam is dropping in some of the great, was it the bao buns, the pastrami bao buns we got, Tom?
That's it.
And this is on the menu of both restaurants. Yeah. So that's the nice part. Come to Daniel's, again, upscale steakhouse, but the D Sports Bar is where you can let your hair down a little bit. And you see I got my beer in front of me. Getting back to the table tennis charity tournament. It's open to the public tonight?
It's open to the public. Yes, you didn't have to play last night. If you want to play tonight, anyone's welcome to come. When there's breaks, we're letting people kind of play when they want. But if they want to play, if anyone wants to come in and play, you're welcome to. And the buy-in is gonna go towards the charity. So
nice.
It'll be great.
So you know what? I haven't played table tennis in a long time. It's even easier than pickleball in terms of the ground that you have to cover.
I know, people get intense. We had a few people with their own paddles last night. It's like, this is an intense sporting event.
That's like when you show up with your own bowling
Bowling ball, I was
ball.
just going to say,
Anyway,
that's when I go with my bowling
that
ball.
means it's serious. Do you play any table tennis, Tom?
I play, but I'm not very good.
And do you play any pickleball?
I played a few times. It's not my thing.
Are you a tennis player? Are you like one of those tennis purists?
I used to play tennis, yeah.
Because I was reading
when I was younger.
Reading a story in the Washington Post how there's a real backlash against pickleball by the tennis snobs. Defoe is one of them. He just says, but hey, I say anything that gets you out and about. And then I was also listening that some of the orthopedists in the Boca area love pickleball because they're seeing more torn ligaments and ruptured Achilles. And
I think it's the quick movements on the court.
Yeah.
You're getting older people to play things that probably weren't playing things anymore, but now they can play pickleball, but they still probably shouldn't be playing things.
Yeah.
So you're getting them to tweak things here and there that they probably haven't touched in years, used in years.
Oh, man. All right. So just to set the stage again, 620 South Federal Highway is where you'll find this kind of double-barreled location where you come, and you valet park your car. You come to the front door. If you go to the right, you'll see Daniel's Florida Steakhouse. If you go to the left, you have the D's Sports Bar. And it's been exciting because, as your dad mentioned, you just brought the Daniels brand down south to Coral
Yes.
Gables, and it seems to be very well received down there. Right?
Yes, it's been going amazing. We feel very blessed. It's been an amazing month since we've been open. We're participating in Miami Spice. So we're participating in Dineout Lauderdale here, Miami Spice down there, which is something that even in our prior space as Fiola, we also participated in. So we're excited to bring Miami Spice and Daniels together. And, it's been a great month. So we feel very fortunate. We have a couple items there that we haven't brought up here yet.
Nice.
We have a couple items down there that have been doing really well that we're going to start bringing up here.
Nice.
So we're excited about it.
We've had a good turnout for Dine Out. We worked closely with the Fort Lauderdale and the Chamber and
Visit Lauderdale.
and worked. And they said this year that we led the charge. They doubled the amount of restaurants they had participating.
Yep, nice.
And
it's good. Yeah,
it's good for the community.
It's good to see. Again, this is a time of year when it's a little bit of a lull. Kids are back to school, storm season, and but it is the perfect time to go out and explore because you have all kinds of deals going on. Over 140 restaurants participating here, Dine Out Lauderdale, and both Daniels and D's Sports Bar are taking part. You want to kind of give a rundown of some of the things that people can find, and is it basically a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday thing?
No, we do so we over at Daniels. First of all, start at D's Sports Bar. We have and then by the way, our wonderful managers bring the liquor from the Pouncey brothers here that we are.
The Pouncey. So this is
JF
Hayden's. It's like everybody has a liquor brand now. Everybody has a podcast now. I don't have my liquor brand now, but this is a.
Start one.
So
never too late.
Yeah.
They've got whiskey.
Yeah, they have a whiskey, so the Twin P, and they have the two Gators right here because they both played for UF. But yeah.
And both Luby and my daughter are now Seminoles, but we will, I guess, take a shot and maybe hold our noses while we do it. No, it's good stuff. Where did you go to school, Tom?
Georgetown.
Oh, right. We did talk about this.
Georgetown, yep.
And right, we talked about you were there at the peak
Class
basketball
84, Class 84 national championship.
And,
one and done.
Georgetown, I did get accepted with a scholarship, but I didn't want to be in D.C. I went to Boston. I went to Tufts University, but in any event, Gators, Knowles, everybody can come in and enjoy. Let's talk before we get more into the Dine Out Lauderdale, but football season is coming up, and that's going to be huge here on this side of the restaurant.
Yeah,
right?
we're getting a lot of requests for. We have some draft parties. We have 2 private rooms here. We have our Legends room, which is full of jerseys of everyone from Tim Tebow to Jeff Conine, Messi, Jason Taylor. We give a little homage to all of the different Florida schools. We have a jersey for Florida State as well. Danny Cannell actually game jersey. He played in the national championship game, and Vinny Testaverde, University of Miami. So we're getting a lot of requests for our private rooms for draft parties coming up this week and next week.
Right, fantasy football. That's still a thing. Yeah.
We can accommodate up to 30 people in this private room, and then we have a beautiful private lounge in the back that's its own bar. You can rent it out. It's got a bar. It's got about seating for about 15, 20 people. So we've got some poker games coming up in there and some
like charity poker events.
No, just guys playing poker.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I've been known to do that, Tom. So this is dangerous.
That was a couple of Rio Vista guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I better.
We'll keep it. We'll let you know.
I better empty the ATM machine.
You'll sneak out of the house.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of. Very excited about football, our first football season. So we actually opened Super Bowl for a buyout private event, and this will be our first official football season here in the sports bar.
This side of the street, what I like about it, besides just it's really nicely appointed, it still has a sports bar vibe with lots of big screen TVs, but it's also kind of got a little bit more elegant and that kind of wood paneled walls. And what I also like is that you got a great wine list because you can get the wines from right next door.
You can get the wines from next door, and we have nights where we have lots of specials on wine and 25% off on certain nights. And we partner with a local distillery, Gulfstream here, to keep there's some great prices for happy hour. Our wings are great. Chef's gonna bring out some wings now. We got some
Yeah,
French,
you've
French
got
dip,
your
French, good
typical sports bar
food.
fare. Your smash burger has already become legendary. Connie Ogle from the Herald loves it and proclaimed it one of the best smash
By the way, you'll
burgers
be
around.
glad to know that we are. I listen to everything that you say, Mike, because you are the god of food here.
The food Sherpa, the food guru.
We're food whisperer. Yeah.
So
comfort food whisperer, especially comfort food.
yes,
So
you know me.
So we down in Miami, we were tasting different. We have the smash burger going there at the bar
Right.
menu, and we brought in a dry aged product that was really great. So we shifted to that. But you'll be happy to know that after Miami Spice, down in Miami at the bar, we're going to be doing a proper burger to temperature.
Like a steakhouse burger.
Yeah,
a thicker burger.
Yeah.
Are you going to be bringing that here?
Yeah, I think we're going to bring it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And look, not that I'm always right about everything.
Probably not in the sports bar, but we'll probably do it over at Daniel's.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
Have it on a menu.
Okay.
Have a high-end burger on the. And I think a lot of people appreciate that because sometimes they're not in the mood for a full steak. And I know I think burger, a really well done burger is.
I think we're going to offer it at the bar.
Okay.
So it'll be at the bar next door, and come. So it's really worked for us to have the burger and the items like cacio pepe, and we have our bao buns, and we have our chicken nuggets and caviar at the Daniel's Miami bar, and it's been full every night.
Nice.
So let me ask you, Cassidy, because you've been spending a lot of time here. Do you notice that people have a full meal at Daniel's and then maybe come over for a nightcap here if there's a game on and just kind of chill for a little bit longer?
I think that, because a lot of people are still, Daniel's isn't even a year old yet, and the sports bar is even younger.
Yeah.
So I think it's a very interesting space because there's two concepts right next to each other. So when people have a reservation at Daniel's, they may not even know that this exists yet. They'll be like, hey, check out the sports bar next door. Maybe you'll like it. They'll come over for a drink. And then sometimes it depends. Like, you can get a steak over here. So sometimes this is more of someone's regular kind of vibe than next door. So I think that people kind of get to choose in a way, which is nice, and for different occasions. So I think that we definitely get a lot of crossover between clientele in the same night. But even if it's just for an exposure for people to take a peek, we love when people come in just to see it.
And I think you might see more of that during football season, particularly on Sunday and Monday nights. And let's talk a little bit about scheduling, because for a while, during the summer, you had the sports bar closed on weekends, and I think the restaurant was closed on Mondays. But now with football season getting into gear, what is the schedule adjustments?
We've been open 6 days, pretty much continuously now all summer, but we don't open obviously for lunch because there's not a lot of sports on. But starting next weekend, not this weekend, the following weekend on Saturday, we'll be open 12 o'clock, both Saturday and Sunday.
Nice.
And we're going to have a few brunchy items on the menu, some waffles, chicken and waffles, maybe a beautiful pastrami sandwich with our dry aged pastrami that we're doing, like a Reuben, adding a couple more sandwiches, more brunchy items on the menu for.
And that's going to be for the weekends when it's open, and during the week, it's still the D Sports Bar side will still be opening up. It'll be 7 days.
We're probably gonna, Mike. We're
close on a Wednesday night or something.
We're not sure what we're probably gonna stay open 6 nights. We're not sure we're gonna do, and I'll tell you why. Monday Night Football is not the same as it was when we were growing up.
Oh, so you might not have
this
open on Monday night?
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, the games are. We're working on the schedule now, but we're Thursday Night Football has become kind of blown up.
Thursday is a no-brainer. You got to be open on the
blown up.
Yep.
And then Sunday Night Football is blown up too.
Right.
And a lot of the industry people will come on Sunday. The Thursday night, since we're not open next door, we're debating on Monday whether we're going to be open or not.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
But if the Dolphins are playing on a Monday night game, then
I think they have one Monday night game this year.
Okay, and that it seems similar to what the Panthers playoff run. When the Panthers had playoff games, you were open no matter what.
Every night. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, every night.
So, and that was a huge hit.
Yep.
Do you know how it's going to go, Cassidy or Tom, in terms of taking reservations for the sports bar side, particularly on the football Sundays?
I think people are already requesting seats at the bar. We're going to work through that. That's kind of a whole thing. They want to sit at the bar, and then obviously the private rooms, people reserving the room.
Right.
So we're obviously going to let people come in. And I don't think Panther games were so nuts that we had to take reservations only because we have a waiting list, especially the away games. I think for the Dolphins games, we just have to see how it goes, and hopefully we'll be full, and we'll try to accommodate everybody. We have about 100 seats here, so we get a lot of folks in.
All right, but you still want to have it kind of
Yeah,
accommodate walk-ins and
100%.
And as far as closing time, because now these Saturdays and Sundays, these games go till 11:30.
Yeah, you got the UM game, the Notre Dame game is a big
Sunday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be
week
open
from
until
Sunday.
like the big game is over.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So sometimes 11, sometimes midnight.
Well,
You'll
we just hired a full-time manager for this. That he's starting with us next week, so that he'll be able to keep it open late. Yeah.
And flexibility is key in the hospitality business, as
absolutely.
You guys have learned. Let's take our first break, and then we'll get back into the dine-out deals going on both sides, because I know you have a lot of different options, a lot of good stuff.
Yep.
And even for people who want to maybe dabble in the premium cuts of beef, I saw you have a Wagyu dine-out deal flight. You have a more standard flight, but we'll get into the specifics of all that after these words. The finest quality, warm hospitality, and world-class creativity. Those are the ingredients that make Daniel's, a Florida steakhouse, a special place. Come experience the restaurant that's Michelin Guide recommended and totally Mike Mayo's Lunchbox approved, with an impressive collection of steaks, seafood, and more, like their foie gras creme brulee. Daniel's is located at 620 South Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, just south of the New River Tunnel, open Tuesday through Sunday for dinner. For reservations and information, go to danielssteak.com. Fresh local fish, a sophisticated setting. I'm talking about Corvina Seafood Grill. It's at 110 Plaza Real South in Boca Raton, just south of Palmetto Park Road. It's the place to go for the freshest and local seafood and fish, some of it with a Peruvian twist like their great ceviches. It's open 7 days for dinner. They also have happy hour 7 days a week. You don't want to miss it. It's a great place. CorvinaBocaRaton.com for more information and reservations. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Same great Thai food, beautiful new location. I'm talking about Eat Thai, now in Boca Raton at 6299 North Federal Highway. Thai cuisine is having a moment, and Chef Sopanut makes some of the best in South Florida. A hip and modern spot with authentic Thai street food and some innovative twists. The spicy oxtail soup, Thai bouillabaisse, shrimp ceviche, and classic noodle dishes will wow you. And they now offer full liquor and craft cocktails too. Open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Go to eatthaiflorida.com for more information. When people come to me and say, Mike, where should I go out to eat? I got guests coming from out of town. Where should we go? Cafe Seville. That's the answer. 2768 East Oakland Park Boulevard. It's a Fort Lauderdale perennial, serving the finest in Spanish and continental cuisine in a cozy, friendly, comfortable setting. Joey Esposito and Sally, his better half, they've been running the place for a long time. It's been open since the 1980s. They got great Spanish classics like paella, shrimp with garlic sauce, and all kinds of great seafood dishes. The stuffed veal chop, that's my favorite. Go to Cafe Seville. It's open every day but Sunday at 5 p.m. for dinner. Tell them that the Lunchbox Mayo and Defo sent you. If you like seafood in a comfortable setting, outdoors, even keel fish shack at the corner of A1A and Commercial Boulevard in Lauderdale by the Sea, upscale food in a down-home setting, the chef owners, Dave and Brad, do a terrific job with all the seafood classics that you want. They have the best grilled oysters in town, bang bang shrimp, lobster rolls, and deli fish specials. They also have weekend brunch Saturday and Sunday. They have deli happy hour 4 to 7, and they also have other weekly specials like mussels on Monday and oysters on Tuesday. Go to Even Keel Fish Shack and tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. Looking for a real New York slice? Check out Peter's Pizzeria, your neighborhood pizza shop. With 2 locations, 1166 North Federal Highway in Pompano Beach and 897 East Palmetto Park Road in Boca Raton. Slices, whole pies, specialty pizzas, heroes, rice balls, salads, pastas, and Mama's homemade desserts. It's New York flavor, Florida made. Originally from Long Island, Peter brings passion and pride to his pizzas. No matter where you're from, you'll feel right at home. Open every day but Monday for lunch and dinner with delivery and takeout. Place your order today at mypeters.com. All right, we are back on the Lunchbox with Cassidy Angelo. She helps run the show here for Joya Hospitality with her dad, Tom. We're in Dee's Sports Bar, right next to Daniel's of Florida Steakhouse, which I consider the cream of the crop of all the new steakhouses that have opened around town. I don't know why. I don't know if there's a central planning committee. Well, obviously, they don't plan very well because it seems like 8 different steakhouses opened in the last year. But you have really distinguished yourself because the level, the quality, and having just those beautiful placards next door of showing your steaks from around the world that are available every different day. It's kind of like, a wine list for wine lovers. It's if you're a steak lover, you want to get into Daniel's and check out.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's been wonderful. The last year, it's crazy. It's almost been a year, but
That's
it's been
nuts.
amazing. So the sourcing's gotten, our kitchen's done an amazing job with
You've
sourcing. They've done an amazing job finding the right purveyors. So it's been wonderful.
And executive overseeing chef Daniel Gannam. That's what it's named. That's who it's named for. But now he's busy with all kinds of projects, like your dad. And your dad, I guess, he has not cloned himself because he has to get down to the Gables. He is a very busy man, and
It is the one thing he has not yet figured out is how to clone
In both
himself. He's still
places?
working on it. Yeah.
So he's running
It's a
around.
side project.
I don't know where he gets the energy because I just looking at him, I get exhausted.
Me too, and I'm 25.
But meanwhile, I love him because he's always in the kitchen tinkering. You think you have a world-class chef in Dan Gannam, which you do, but your dad loves to cook, and he's in the kitchen. He's always
I love
tinkering
that he's
around
bringing
with
out the
dishes.
food. It really shows
He's a
how
food
full
runner.
service he is.
He is a chef. Also, he likes to tinker. And what I really like about your dad is the fact that he takes notes well, because
He does.
I sometimes give him some,
Constructive feedback.
yes, but it's always a way that I think will enhance the dishes.
Oh, he's back.
He's back, and I didn't mean to put the pouncy whiskey in front of you, but what do we got going on here?
Oh, we have our
chef, server, food runner, owner.
Restaurant.
Do you wash dishes too?
whatever it takes.
sure he has.
Whatever
Yeah,
it takes.
he has.
No
Trust
question.
me.
There's some beautiful chicken wings
They
here
are beautiful.
with our house-made sauce, and we've got our pastrami bao buns. Have you had this before, Mike?
I have. You know what? I love the pickled onions on them. I like it. I like it. It's just that when I'm here, there are other things. All right, you want me to do a bite of the bao buns? I'll do a bite of the bao buns.
I love bao buns.
It's got the pickled onions. It's got the
our
nice touches.
French
Look at
dip.
this. Oh wow,
Oh,
he's
your
going
French dip
full
is
forward now.
horseradish.
Now we've got the full smear
okay.
here, the whole.
This
shebang.
is our Daniel's wedge salad, which I got to tell you, I'm not a big blue cheese guy. We make our own dressing with crumble blue cheese. We put our Newski bacon.
Oh my God, this is very good.
Good. That's pastrami that we cure in house.
Mhm.
It's from Swanee River, which is a Florida ranch.
Yes.
Yep.
We partner with
Also a
Florida.
father-daughter duo.
I'm
Oh,
going to
nice.
steal your
Wonderful,
napkin,
yeah.
Cassidy, because
No,
I dropped
take it,
mine
please.
already.
And we have Newski bacon. We've got our house-made onion rings. We have beautiful tomatoes, and Farmer Mike's salad, iceberg lettuce, and over there, one of my favorites, my little creation, a sausage parmesan
In a skillet.
in a
Right.
an American-made skillet from Smithy in
I'm gonna
Pennsylvania.
take
We try to buy as many products from America as we can. That's from Smithy.
Can we get the B-roll camera going, Luby? Because I know he always laughs, but I do like getting the close-ups of the food.
Yeah, and that is one of my faves. And now you remember having that, Mike, and
I do.
You gave me a comment. What was the comment?
The comment was you first served it, and it was great. It had great flavors and everything, but it was lacking a little bit of the bread because, the scarpetta, you want to do a little dunking
There
at
you
the
go.
end. And I said, how about a little garlic toast points with it? And lo and behold, your dad took the note.
Feedback.
And
Feedback from people yourself that know little details.
touches.
I listen to everything.
I am an award-winning food critic, or I
yeah.
was. But no, thank you again.
Yeah.
But you listen, and if somebody makes a suggestion that makes sense.
Breakfast of
you'll-
Champions is feedback.
That's
It really is. But that is a great one. Bring that closer, Mike, so you can have a little bite, and you can put it on.
Oh yeah,
And you can make a little. You can make a sandwich.
Well, that's
actually.
the nice part with the toast.
You could
You could do what you want. You could
Yeah.
dunk it a little bit. Oh wait, here let Luby get the close-up shot first. If you've got it going, can you get on the split cam here? This is the finest of technology here on the Lunchbox. Get zooming in there on the. That is This is the wedge salad, and that would be the
Sausage parm.
the sausage parm. And look at the presentation; it's great. I love the whole skillet presentation because it makes people feel like it's just hot right
Also
out of the
stays hot,
kitchen.
yeah.
It stays hot, and it's a beautiful thing. This French dip, also unbelievably good with that
Au
the
jus.
au jus with the caramelized onions on the side. The chicken wings are great. All right, here I'm gonna go in with the sausage, and again, you could do a little dunk and do like that. Or even better, you take a little bit of the sausage and you put it right on top, and then you got yourself an open faced sausage, kind of a crostini. And this is going to
They're
get
going
really.
I like how both of you are just going for it, which I appreciate.
Are you hungry?
And Cassidy looks
Cassidy,
scared
are
out of
you-
her mind of what to do next.
I'm just
If I
observing.
I've never been trained to eat on air, so I'm not doing that.
and
But I
stay-
can't
Well,
watch them eat because
It's
that
the
looks
fear.
weird.
It's the fear of the in my face and the sound.
I
We-
thought they both went in, and you
we-
were like,
I
I
don't.
don't think I'm eating now.
It might be a post on air.
Makeup. I feel good right now. Like, I'm not trying to eat food.
what could I say? We eat lunch on the
No,
lunchbox,
I'll
Luby.
have a
That's what
bite.
we
I'm
do.
all for her eating.
And-
Her face was like what my wife's face would have been if I just started
And
pounding food.
Well, I was watching my
In the
dad
middle
going
of
for the
stuff.
French dip. I was like, he's ready for lunch.
Well, your
And-
French dip's fantastic.
And I just came from the gym, so I had a good workout today, and I get a little hungry, and I'm having my beer, and you got all kinds of nice local draft beers on tap here. I see Funky Buddha. I see
Oh, nice.
We have Gulfstream,
Gulfstream
great.
Brewing. Which one is Graphic? Where's that from? That's a
the
particular
Graphic
kind
IPA.
of Graphic IPA. I don't know what brewery that's from. I haven't been drinking as
No,
much
so
beer.
the Graphic is Gulfstream.
It is Gulfstream.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's part of their brand. So they have
Oh,
the
I see
Hold My
Three
Lager
Sons
and
on
they have
tap
Graphic.
here. Those are
We
my
do.
boys down in Dania, my old hometown. But before I moved here to Rio Vista.
And then we have one. I think we have one more local. Let me see.
Yeah, no, and then you've got again
Tripping
classic
Animals.
European. You got the Stella. Oh, Tripping Animals is very highly regarded. They're at a Doral, but they just opened up a tap room up in Oakland Park. But yeah, you got a good selection of local beers, and then of course your classics. You need your Guinness Stout for the stout lovers, and a
Yep.
Stella for your water drinkers. I mean lager drinkers, and
My brother's actually the one that helped us with the beer list. So he's big on the local breweries. He
Nice.
actually was a bartender down in Miami for 2 years, and
Oh wow.
he still works with our beverage director to kind of pick out some things and kind of help us in that respect. So
no, and
gotta give him a little credit there.
and this sausage skillet dish is perfect for a sports bar situation.
Do you want a bite?
Fits with the vibe. Luby
Of
will get
course,
in
I'll
there
get
on the
there,
next
don't worry
break.
about
On the next break.
Okay,
But-
next break.
And it stays so hot. And there's nothing
skillet,
better
yep.
than having a nice, like when you put it on a sandwich and the cheese and the sausage is.
Well, we
still
work
nice
with
and warm.
Sunshine Provisions. They made that just for us, that sausage.
They did.
Yep.
Oh,
Nice
I
bit of
love Mike.
nice
and,
bit of fennel.
Yeah. Those are good guys.
Yeah.
And they do good product.
Local-
and just
local
a little
again.
bit of fennel, but
Yep.
it's kind of a sweet, but not. Yeah, it's not too spicy, right? It's
Right. Just had a little bit of kick, but not too
little
much.
kick, just the right amount. They do a great job. So, kudos to you on this whole thing. It's funny you were talking about blue cheese and you don't necessarily love blue cheese. We had this discussion last week with our friend Danny Surfer, who operates Blue Collar and Mininette down in Miami. He also has a wedge salad with blue cheese, but he was saying in his mind, in a perfect world, a wedge would be served with Thousand Island dressing. Have you ever
Like back in the
seen,
day, it was
or
always
or
1,000
does
miles.
anybody? It's just something you don't see anymore. All
My
right.
mom might be the only person I know
Yeah.
that still regularly has
I was
Thousand
gonna say
Island
my
dressing.
mom loves Thousand Island,
I
but
mean-
I'm like I haven't seen
Yeah.
Thousand Island in like
not,
a decade.
Not that I'm giving a note. I mean, I like blue cheese, but it's like one of those things that it's just become so
Ubiquitous.
standardized that I would love to see a retro movement back to Thousand Island dressing. Not that I'm giving any notes or anything, but
Tom had a look.
That
so I
one-
don't know if
that
that's
one's
what-
like not coming back.
Not
want
yet.
your-
I don't know if that's gonna be his movement, but
Okay.
it might be someone.
I guess when I
else.
open your own restaurant, Mike, and then
Yes.
see how that goes.
Thousand Island.
Yeah, and if you want your Thousand Island dressing, just
a retro
But that's
special.
stores.
Get your-
Go buy it.
I might have to go. I might have to have some in the shop when you come in,
Just
Mike.
for Mayo.
bottle of Thousand Island
Surprise
from
jar.
what was it? Not I don't even know if anybody makes it.
Well, we
anymore.
have Thousand Island dressing on the
Wishbone.
bao bun.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
No, it's
okay.
also in my pants.
So yeah,
It
that's
was
actually the
fantastic.
bottom. So we do have Thousand Island dressing in
There you go.
house. So if we ever really want to test the waters, we can
Oh, we're
bring it back.
gonna go get Mayo some.
I don't want to be known as difficult. I don't want to be known as
You
that
sure?
guest.
Are you sure? Like I
Yeah.
don't think that's true on any level. Like,
You're right.
literally. Well, especially since they've enabled you by actually listening to you. Like that could have been the scariest thing.
Your dad is completely,
Yeah.
I don't want to say he's insane, but he is a great hospitality person because he heard me say that. I mean, and this look, this salad, this wedge looks perfect, and
That's
I love
really
the
nice.
having the tobacco onion strings rings on top. It
Yeah,
really
and if
makes
somebody
it.
wants it chopped, we can do a chop for them as well. So
Really?
it's a
Okay, so
great
you will chop it,
presentation,
okay.
but if someone wants to chop it, because it does require a steak knife.
Well, it's
for
funny you
sure.
say that because that's my mom, my mom and my wife love a wedge. They intimidate me because they come out looking so nice. I don't want to ruin them.
Yeah.
I never know how to. It always just sits there because I don't never want to dive in. So I appreciate that you
Yeah.
do serve it this way, and we'll just
Exactly.
for the people like me who don't want to mess with
yeah,
it,
it's
you'll
true.
present it that way.
Yeah, sometimes people like to take a picture of it and then
And then go
they
for
want,
it.
they're
it.
like, please cut it for
Deep
me.
down, see, they do have it. They just keep it hidden from the masses because people, for whatever reason, I love.
Chef told me we make it in house.
Okay.
Traditional, we use Cornish
Well, I guess now I
instead
have
of
to try it too.
Oh, Cornishes instead of
we had Cornishes, yeah,
people relish.
and he the lemon and the mayo. So
Wait, I'm going
There
in.
you go.
Yeah,
you got
yeah,
your even Thousand Island here at these these sports bars.
Whatever you need.
Danny Surfer, eat your heart out. I'm gonna have to bring him in here. He's gonna love
Honestly,
that.
yeah, he'll be giddy.
All right.
So now the new wedge salad with Thousand Island on request. Oh, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill
People are
me.
gonna be, oh, we heard.
yeah, 500 people coming in, 86,000 island dressing.
What can I say? I'm a food trend influencer. now.
Yes, oh, that's all
No,
good.
but haven't you found that, that in restaurants and in fashion, like everything
Oh, yeah.
that's old is new again. Sometimes things come back.
I
and
will
you
say
have-
it's pretty good.
Don't do that.
Thank you.
You should make the monster grow.
Thank
All right,
you
I gotta
for-
try.
Thank you for indulging me. It works.
You're gonna like it.
Anytime.
Thousand
because
Island
it's
with
good.
the wedge works, even with all the other.
A wedge was always with Thousand Island, or
You can.
something of that nature. It's funny that no one serves it anymore for whatever reason.
That's
And of
pretty
course, Mike Mayo is going to be the one to bring it back.
I mean, it's good, and isn't cornichons? Aren't they less expensive than blue cheese? So it's like a cost item, like if you
He's
guys
looking
want.
at your bottom
He's
line.
helping with our food costs too. He's like, this is a
He's
win-win.
full service is Mike Mayo.
When I was a sports writer, everybody say, "Oh, the sports writers are just frustrated jocks." And now that I'm a food critic, you're just a frustrated restaurateur.
Oh, 100%.
Well, not really.
Well-
I don't think I ever want to open a restaurant. I just want to keep going to the ones that you open. Tom.
That is a smart move.
He's questioning. Cassidy, let us do a deep dive into the dine-out options
Yes,
here
let's
because
do
we
it.
have our menus. We've done our homework now, and there's all kinds of options on
Yep.
both sides here at D Sports Bar and Daniels. And let me just remind people, this is our pick of the week for Dineout Lauderdale. You want to come in here and you get high-quality food at more affordable rates than usual. That's the whole point of Dine Out, and it's ongoing Greater Fort Lauderdale. To check out the full list of restaurants with our friends from Visit Lauderdale, just go to visitlauderdale.com/dineout or dineoutlauderdale.com, and you'll see the entire list, but you definitely want to land here on one of the nights. And you said it's available most nights except Saturday.
Every
At
night.
the sports bar every night,
Okay.
and that we're open, and it's available all night. So there's no time restrictions. So anytime you want to come in, it's going to be available. And then until the end of September.
Right.
And then for next door at Daniels, we offer it all night, Tuesday through Thursday, as well as Sunday. And then Friday and Saturday, we offer it from 5 to 6 p.m. reservations.
Oh, wow. For kind of on the earlier side, you can
Yes.
still get the deal.
And
and-
it's also available at the bar. We have some people that love sitting at the bar rather than a table, so we offer it
On the
there, too.
Daniels side. And you
Yes.
do have a very hospitable bar area there,
Yeah.
as it's a happy hour there. That's every night you're open there also?
So
or
happy hour at Daniels is 5 to 7, Tuesday through Thursday.
Thursday. Okay.
And then at D Sports Bar, it's 5 to 6 every day of the week.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Right.
So including Saturday.
And again, for those who want to get all the details and information about what's going on here, the website address is
danielsteak.com
Right.
/Fort Lauderdale.
And now there's different boxes you click on for the Fort Lauderdale Daniels, the Coral Gables Daniels, the D Sports Bar side, and it has all the information, including all the happy hour hours and all the dine out options.
Yeah,
Yes.
but and Chef Danny's been doing Miami Spice for probably 15, 20 years,
Nice.
and we've really we emphasized a lot in Miami over the years, and we really have a great business with it. But reason why we're always ranked in the top 3 restaurants in Miami for Miami Spice. We have a lot of options.
Right.
There's a lot of optionality. So we kind of brought that here.
Right.
So at the sports bar, you get options for appetizers and entrees, and the same thing over at Daniel's. And we also offer a beautiful reduced price Wagyu experience at Daniel's as well.
Right. Do you want to get into, I guess, some of the specifics on that?
Yeah.
I think it's.
Happy to go over it.
I remember seeing it online, and the Wagyu experience is like you get a different bunch of flights.
Yes.
And yeah.
No, so we probably about 3 months ago we started a Wagyu trio. So it was 3 different types of Wagyu beef.
I
one from
remember it
Florida.
because you were kind
One
enough
from
to
We
bring
Florida.
it
tried it
out.
and it was amazing.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
from Texas and then one from Australia.
Yes. So we decided to bring that to the Dineout experience. So we have a Wagyu tasting experience at a reduced price. It's $125 per person, but it's 3 courses.
Oh, wow.
So you can have an appetizer, which is a choice of the basil Caesar, which is on our typical menu, the oysters Rockefeller, or the Wagyu and pearls.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah. Both of those are outstanding
God.
dishes, yes.
And then we have the Wagyu trio as your entree. So it's
With potato fondue.
yes.
And that potato fondue
Oh, my
is
God.
unbelievable. One of the best side dishes in town.
Am I being, I'll be the layperson because that's what I am. Is it like an au gratin-ish kind of a dish?
It's a beautiful.
I've heard of fundito, but
It's
I've
a
never heard of
beautiful prepared high-end mashed potato, sort of
Ooh.
like a.
It's a little bit
classic.
creamier.
But it's layered with cheese and all
Yep.
that stuff.
Oh, my
and,
God.
and it's rich.
Yep.
And it's
Yeah, but it goes well with steak. Like,
it
that's the
goes
kind of thing. It's
really
like potatoes.
well
like,
with
that's
steak.
like
And
elevated.
you'll be happy to know, Tom and Cassidy, I was recently contracted to write a freelance piece for a high-end international yachting magazine of doing a restaurant preview for Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show Week, which is going to be taking place at the end of October through November 2nd. And of course, I would have been completely remiss if I did not name Daniel's, include them in my, recommended places around town.
Well, thank you.
And I called you guys the cream of the Fort Lauderdale Steakhouse crop because, as I mentioned, a whole bunch of them have opened, and people can try different ones. But I just find for both steak connoisseurs and overall foodies and wine aficionados, this place, Daniel's next door, is the total package.
Thank you.
The improvement that you've shown from, again, it was early October when you opened, and every new restaurant needs a little while to kind of find its footing. You guys have you've climbed the scales, whereas obviously you were included as recommended in the Michelin Guide. I fully expect next
they
year
just
that
opened sort of right after that. So that's impressive that
6 months.
Yeah,
Yep.
they had
6
just
months.
opened and Michelin still wanted to make sure that they had them somewhere.
yes, and it is it's only gotten better and better, and I love this place. I love the fact that I live around the corner. And so thank you, and thank you for doing such a great job, both of you.
Well,
guys.
it's
Thank
really
you.
the whole team. We have
Yeah.
dedicated. We've had very little turnover of staff, which is part of the reason for the consistency in the kitchen. Chef Diam was our opening exec here. He's still here with us.
Nice.
The team is pretty much intact. All the leadership of the kitchen. The grill fella we have, his name is Danilo, is absolutely amazing on the grill. Get that perfect sear on the steaks. You have very high temperature infrared grill, so it's very delicate to cook it with the right sear, with the right temperature for medium rare, medium. He's amazing. And then also our front of the house, we've had really no turnover, very little turnover with our captains. They're all still here. And Salvatore Capaldo is, who's with us in Miami, came up here and lives in Hollywood, a little shorter commute for him. Incredible with wines, and he's a 25-year industry veteran, having worked in LA, Boston, and then with us in Miami. And he's tremendous with the guests, with the wine, as you mentioned. And now Daniel Chevret, who is with Morton's organization and Del Frisco's for many years. He joined us as a manager. So it's really the whole team. It's just you're open this many nights, and Cassidy's done a great job hiring a whole cadre of wonderful young ladies that are all local high school or college girls for the hostesses, all big smiles. Everyone knows them when they come in. Young lady Sophie, who joined us at the beginning, she's in charge of special events. So it's really, it takes a village, it takes a team. You're only, and we have, I even mentioned the valet company, Asta Parking. that was introduced to me by my friend Jason Crush, who's a local attorney. And he said they were the best, and we brought them here, and
They're amazing.
Cash Patel runs
Yeah.
the company. I mean, it's just they are so reliable. They show up. They're always well staffed. So the experience starts at the valet, ends there, front door. I always tell the team, you're only as strong as your weakest link. You've got everyone has to respect everybody from the dishwashers to the. It's really been even a local Rio Vista resident, Alexander Gary, who's a dear friend of mine for many, many years. He's helped us with a lot of the renovations and things break down. This is very much an older building with a lot of issues we continue to fix. So Alexander's always on call. So all these things add up to success, right?
Yeah.
It's not just
and it's
people.
an overall experience.
Yep,
Like it's not just great food; it's the service, it's the atmosphere,
and all great
it's the lighting. It's the lighting.
Yes,
Great
the
lighting.
lighting.
The
It's a big
lighting,
part
the
of
best,
it.
the best part of the whole experience.
Well, listen, and the restaurants that have been
Shameless.
the restaurants that have been the restaurants in this town or any town that stay active and busy for a lot of years, that become institutions like Runway, 40 years, like Casa d'Angelo, 30 years. All those things are present in those restaurants.
Right.
The
Mindfulness,
the hospitality,
and consistency.
I mean, you can
crucial.
argue who's good, who's not good, but when a restaurant's open for 30 years, I don't care. You're doing something right.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's a testament to you because you come in here and see Anthony Bruno of Runway
He was
84
here.
Yeah, he
all
comes
the
here.
time.
He's a big
He
one.
lives around the corner. I see him a bunch, and it's just nice to
Yeah.
know that restaurateurs, support each other.
I took the family to dinner there a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
and so it's
every night
important.
there is New Year's Eve.
It's
Yeah,
important.
it's true.
It's important. Yeah,
And every
night's-
night at Daniel's now in the Gables is like New Year's Eve.
it seems to
It's
be
crazy.
it's been a journey
Right.
for
Hey,
sure. Yeah.
Keep
Yeah.
those fingers crossed,
But-
and that's great that people are flocking there because obviously you recognize there's a need for that kind of thing in the
Well,
Gables.
what
And-
I think what we've done is we have that higher end. So you mentioned steaks, and this is our steak board. We have
Right,
with
listed
all of our-
just like a wine list. It's like beautiful.
all of our steaks, and so people know where they're sourced from.
Yep.
They're dry aged, if they're wet aged, how many days they're dry aged,
Right.
where they're coming from,
Yep.
and we have all that. But now we have a bar in Miami where I have the ability to order. You can order a beautiful Wagyu steak, but you can also order the French dip sandwich, and you can
Nice.
order. I knew people would ask for cacio pepe, and we have my chef Danny has a great cacio pepe. That was one of the things. I don't have it on the main menu, but I have the burger, I have the bao buns, I have the cacio pepe, I have the chicken nuggets and caviar. So what happens? A couple comes in for dinner. Maybe they don't want to get super dressed up, so we allow shorts in the bar there.
Oh, nice.
And a
You
couple.
allow short
And
in the bar
Gables.
down in the
In
Gables.
the Gables.
Yeah.
See, that's
Wow,
interesting because
okay.
Yeah, because
up here people do a lot of interesting things. The Gables is still sort of like
well,
yeah, but
we
it's-
Old
we-
school.
different
Yeah.
Florida.
we
I
don't
feel
allow
like.
athletic
Yeah.
shorts. We don't allow athletic shorts. We don't allow flip flops.
Okay.
But someone gets a nice pair of shorts, hot outside. They want.
Yeah.
I have a lot
They
of
could be playing
friends.
golf.
I have a lot of friends. Nick Perez, who's a CEO related, great guy, lives around the corner. He probably came to Fiola 4 times in 4 years.
Oh wow.
He's been in 3 times in 3 weeks because
Wow.
he lives down the street, pops in, with his wife or with a buddy. They have a couple cocktails. They'll sit at the bar. They'll have a smash burger,
Mm.
and they don't feel like they have to have a $500 experience. Now they may
Interesting.
wind up spending that, but they're hungry. But we've got such an over demand for the bar seat, and the energy in the bar is if it's empty, nobody wants to come. So
Right.
it's full. People want to be there, and
FOMO.
now it's full. And and there's a lot of folks that don't want to spend $150 a person.
Well, also
for
it's
dinner.
a similar location as to here, which I think after opening the sports bar, we were really able to see kind of the difference between the local crowd that lives like a mile away from
Mhm.
here.
Yeah.
That's like they just want to
Neighborhood
come
hangout
in.
versus
they just want a
destination
burger.
restaurant.
They're
Yeah.
not coming to the sports bar all the time to watch
Ah,
a game. They just want to hang out, have a
You-
low key
you
spot,
guys are
and they
hit-
go next door for a business dinner.
You guys
That's
are hit-
smart that you guys are paying attention to things like that and taking notice because
that's
people don't always do that.
Yeah.
People, instead of marshaling your own vision and saying, oh, either they're going to like it or not, you adjust and figure out what works.
And every little community has its own ecosystem,
Yep.
right? So
Yep. Yeah. Hey, we got to take our second break. We're going to get through the specifics of the regular dine-out menu besides the
At some
Wagyu
point.
experience. No, we're going to get there. And we're going to also talk about what's in the near future for Joya Hospitality Group. I guess you made an announcement of what's coming up next, but we'll save that for after the break. We'll be back from the Sports Bar and Daniels, the Florida Steakhouse in Fort Lauderdale after these words. A tradition for South Florida sports fans for more than 30 years. Shenanigans. It's at 1300 South Federal Highway in Dania Beach, the place to go for all your favorite teams and events and food that's not your ordinary sports bar fare. Award-winning wings, burgers, fresh fish, and more, TV screens galore, and all-day happy hour specials. The kitchen and bar are open into the wee hours, perfect for late-night bites and very close to the airport. For playoff action, football season, and a good time anytime, Shenanigans. Great seafood and more at Mignonette, Miami. It's in the Edgewater neighborhood at 210 Northeast 18th Street, close to the Arch Center and Heat Arena. Mignonette is open every day for dinner, and it serves the freshest fish and raw bar items with a daily selection of the finest oysters around. Chef owner Danny Surfer and his team are eager to please, and now they have a great deal for Miami Spice through September 30th. $60 gets you a build-it-yourself 3-course meal. Choose almost any appetizer and entree and any dessert. That's every day, including weekends. Mignonette is Michelin Guide recommended and Lunchbox approved. For reservations and information, go to mignonnettemiami.com. When people ask me about the best restaurants in South Florida, Casa D'Angelo is always at the top of my list. First-class dining, top-flight service, elegant atmosphere, and chef-founder Angelo Ilia is legendary. The flagship in Fort Lauderdale has been serving the finest Italian cuisine since 1997, with other locations in Boca Raton and Aventura. As Angelo himself says, they have an unwavering commitment to unparalleled quality with meticulous attention to details. It's so good, with house-made pastas, pristine seafood, unique meats like elk chops and bison, and seasonal specialties including fragrant fresh truffles from Italy. All locations open 7 days for dinner, reservations recommended. For a special occasion or any occasion, Casa D'Angelo. Tell them Mike Mayo sent you. Hey, it's Mayo for Gilbert's 17th Street Grill. You know me, I love family-run places with quality food at fair prices served with passion and pride. And that's why I love Gilbert's. For more than a decade, Lenore, Beth, and Richie Gilbert have been serving up the best burgers, wings, ribs, salads, and desserts. It's a fast casual spot. Everything prepared fresh to order from an immaculate open kitchen. They're at 1821 Cordova Road in Fort Lauderdale in the Cordova Shops just south of 17th Street. Open every day but Sunday. One of my favorite burgers in South Florida. Big, round, juicy pucks of 100% Angus beef, char grilled to perfection. And don't miss the sweet potato fries on the side. They're legendary. Go to Gilbert's, feast, and be happy. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Delicious Mexican food with innovative twists. Margaritas with a medley of tongue-tingling flavors. I'm talking about Taco Craft, Taqueria, and Tequila Bar. The place to go on Taco Tuesday and every day. It's located at 510 North Federal and Highway in Fort Lauderdale, and also in Lauderdale by the Sea at Plantation Walk and Coral Springs. Taco Craft has specials every day, including bottomless drinks for a Sunday brunch, and Taco Tuesdays, including their new birria tacos with bone marrow broth. Oh, it's so good. They've even made a taco lover out of me, and they've got so much more, including fajitas, that open-faced smashed cheeseburger tortilla that's new, and a guacamole sample that's an explosion of flavors. The kitchen is open late. There's delivery and takeout. For more information, go to tacocraft.com. Tell them Mike Mayo, the Lunchbox, sent you. All right, we're back on the Lunchbox. And we didn't even talk about the nice mural behind us. And you said, Cassidy, this was a touch that was kind of a holdover from the prior occupant?
Yeah, when Canyon existed, this was there. And when we walked into the space, we loved it. And
It's been there from the beginning, I think, actually. From
when it was one door east?
Yeah.
I actually also have something very cool from the beginning. I'll be right back. But somebody actually dropped off a picture of this building in 1952.
Oh, wow. It was a tire shop, wasn't it?
Yes, but it was actually a Lincoln
dealership.
Yeah. I have a picture, though, from 1952 that I'll go grab right now.
I love
it's really
this.
cool.
Go grab it.
You could see the motor overhaul.
Yeah. I see the cross beam here, and that's from the original thing. So I heard from Giovanni, who operated Valentino and One Door East, that it was a tire shop before they.
It was a Lincoln Mercury dealership.
And
then a tire store after that. But it was, you could see that. I mean, this was definitely where they were servicing the cars.
No, that is one heavy steel beam going right across the whole center panel there. It's really neat here, and I love learning about history too, because we're in a town where sometimes history is not that highly regarded. But
Well, I went to the historical society and put photos up next door. But
yeah, you did. Oh, there we go. We got the Lincoln Mercury dealership.
Wow.
There we go. How much was a Lincoln going for back then? Let me see if I could get the dealer pricing
That's
today.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's neat.
Yes, the Mr. Drum, one of the owners of
Tenny
15th
Drum,
Street
15th
Fisheries,
Yeah, I met him
yes.
at the opening here.
Look at that.
Yeah, wonderful guy, and known their family for a long time. And he dropped that off to us, so he was like, "I want you guys to be able to see part of the history," which is cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's
Again,
awesome.
The old, the old school Lauderdale, and people who've been around for a while and know what things used to be. But what I'm really excited about is what's going to be coming up. All right, let's finish the dine out
Dine out.
discussion.
Dine out, yes.
So on the other side, you've got the Wagyu flight for $125, but then you've got the standardized
So we have the
$75 a
$75 per
person, which is a great deal considering
What it gets.
what the the typical pricing here.
Mhm.
This is a place where you are getting quality and getting some really great stuff, and to be able to get it. What's on the regular
So-
menu? Yeah.
We have a couple offerings that are on our typical menu, and then we have a couple that we're doing specifically for dine out. So we're doing our basil Caesar and our Wagyu and pearls as an appetizer option, which is on our normal menu. But we're also doing a strawberry gazpacho and a Destin Wahoo crudo.
I would do I'm a big crudo guy.
Yeah, the Wahoo crudo is
It
amazing.
screams Florida to me. So
Yes.
that's good.
And then for our entree options, we're offering a lamb shank and an orecchiette pasta that we don't typically offer.
Okay.
The lamb shank people love. And then we're going to be doing our red snapper, our filet mignon,
Right. And the
6
snapper is a
ounces.
great dish also. Yeah.
And the filet mignon is no upcharge. So whoever's coming in for a steak will have that with some rosemary cut french fries. And then we also have a cowboy ribeye option for 20 ounces for an additional $35 if
Okay.
somebody
Some
wants to
supplements, yes.
have that.
But
And
that
then-
lamb shank, again, not on the typical menu. And I like the way that you're doing that, because that is very much a Miami spice thing, where it really is down there, because it's been, I guess, going on for much longer. Kind of a point of pride to have competition of like creating special items just for Miami spice. And I'm glad to see you're bringing that spirit.
Yeah, we
here
do
to Fort
the lamb
Lauderdale.
shank with over polenta with vegetables and red wine jus. It's really nice. Then we have the dessert, the Detroit house-made tiramisu, gelato or sorbet, and then as Cassie mentioned, we have the Wagyu tasting experience as well.
Yeah.
Very
And we
nice.
always-
That's at Daniel's. Yeah.
And we get some people that come in that, regulars that come in every once in a while, and they're here in August and September, and they want a different type of menu. They might go for the dine out menu because they can get the lamb shank when they can't typically get that.
Yep.
So I think it's a great option. But
Yes.
people have been really going for the fillets and the ribeyes for sure.
Yeah, well,
We are
people-
steakhouse.
Daniels.
Yeah.
They do like their meat, especially at a quality steakhouse. And I'm going in for more of my special ordered Thousand Island over the blue cheese wedge with the tobacco. I just love the tobacco string onion rings. Is great. And the heirloom tomatoes.
They're really nice.
Do you know where this comes from? Which one?
Those are probably not Florida right now, Mike.
Mm.
Probably somewhere in Delaware or Maryland area.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, starting back in October, we'll be able to get them from Florida again.
Very nice.
You want me-
All right, and then on the
D side.
D side, the sports bar side, the dine out deal is $45.
So it's $45 offered every day, and we're doing, again, a few items that we have normally, a few items that we don't always have. So, for example, we have Wagyu empanadas available.
That looks
Oh,
great.
wow.
And
Mhm.
jalapeno poppers, which we don't typically do on our menu. But again, we're offering the sauce, we're offering the basil Caesar over here as well if someone wants a salad option.
Right, and that's typically only available on the other side.
Yes. And then over here, we're doing
Entree.
a grilled swordfish as an entree, which we don't typically have.
Mm-hmm.
The sausage parm
This right
that
here.
we just talked
Which
about.
is really nice.
The smash burger, and then the Mr. A's chicken hoagie, which is a chicken Milanese sandwich with broccoli rabe and provolone cheese.
And then you have dessert that comes
and
along
dessert.
with the dine out
Red
deal.
velvet or tiramisu.
And Val, my better half, she loves your red velvet cake. She
Oh, yeah,
says it's really good. And tiramisu is house made, or
Yes.
yeah, okay, that's it. And again, for those three components, $45 is a great deal. I could see right now, I do a beef empanadas with the swordfish with the red velvet cake. That's option A. And then I'd come back the next night, and I would do the basil Caesar with the what's sausage parm and then a tiramisu. So I mean, either way, you can't go wrong.
Yeah,
I've already got it all mapped out.
he's ready for his
Got
experience.
things
here.
figured out.
That's awesome.
And on that basil Caesar salad, which is from the other side, which is a great menu item, that I would not request the Thousand Island dressing because the dressing that's on the basil Caesar is perfection. So you could rest easy, Tom. No problem.
We know if he's ordering a wedge, though. We just got to put Thousand Island out.
Well, you know, you spoiled me because you mentioned that you do have it, and the pastrami bao buns are
was
great.
really good.
And
Really good.
and again, getting that kind of Reuben touch with the Thousand Island and the pickle onions, that's a great dish. I got nothing but good things to say, which is
Rare.
rare. Yeah, in my former line of work, it's pretty darn good. We got to take a third break. Is that right? And then we're going to talk about the future, what you just announced this week, more exciting happenings down south. And then, but again, plenty to keep everybody occupied right here in Fort Lauderdale for the next few months. It's going to be a great fall football season. D's Sports Bar.
Yes.
Come here. You can check out all the games in a kind of a nice upscale environment. Not kind of. It is.
No, it is.
It's beautiful. So let's take the third and final break, and then we'll let Tom scoot down to the Gables, and we'll let Cassidy do her thing after these words.
Hey Lunchbox fans, is it time to sell your business? You've poured your heart and soul into your restaurant or business, and you want to see continue the legacy you have built. Transworld can help. Call me, Andy Cagnetta, at Transworld Business Advisors right now and see if it's time for you to retire and relax. Iconic brands like the Mai Kai, Mulligans, Carlos and Pepe's, Mangoes, and many more turn to Transworld to help sell. Contact Transworld on Facebook or call 954-772-1122 or visit tworld.com. Again, that's 954-772-1122 or tworld.com.
When I'm looking for some wicked good food for a wicked good lunch, there's only one place to go. That's Wicked Cheesesteaks in Fort Lauderdale. It's at 4824 North Federal Highway, just south of Commercial Boulevard and across from Holy Cross Hospital. My friend Brian there, he will hook you up with some really tasty treats. They've got cheesesteaks just like the best you can find in Philly, along with lobster rolls, because that's where he's from, Maine originally. And they have wings and pizza and everything you want to have a really good time. Wicked Cheesesteaks. They're open every day but Tuesday. Check them out online, wickedcheesesteaks.com. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Guess who's back and better than ever? Juan's. For the best in classic old-school Chinese cuisine, a family-run South Florida favorite since 1966. It's at 664 North Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Chef Alex is carrying on the family tradition that started 4 generations ago. It used to be known as Christina Juan's Mandarin House, and you're going to love it as Juan's. They've got all your favorites: wonton soup, spare ribs, egg rolls, dumplings, Peking duck, and more. Combo lunch specials daily and takeout and delivery. For more information, go to their Instagram page at wans.fl. If you're looking for a great place for steaks, seafood, and more, go to Tropical Acres Steakhouse and Butcher Shop. It's at 2500 Griffin Road in Dania, just west of I-95 and the airport. They've been there a long time, since 1949. That means they're doing something right. You'll get old school hospitality from the Studiali family, along with great value, tremendous service. Of course, you could also go into the bar for happy hour every day, 4 to 6, and they have great value all night long. Also, a butcher shop that's open every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. except Sunday. The dining room is open every day at 4:30 except Sunday. Go to Tropical Acres. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Okay, we are back on a Lunchbox. It's a Dineout Lauderdale / Miami Spice edition with Tom and Cassidy Angelo. They have Daniel's, a Florida steakhouse, now with 2 locations right here in Fort Lauderdale, 620 South Federal Highway, along with Coral Gables. I have no idea the address. I know it's at the corner
1500
of
San Ignacio.
San Ignacio, very close to the
Sunset.
UM campus.
Yeah, very close.
Yes.
And then, of course, we're sitting in D's Sports Bar, which is going to be the place to be for a lot of the upcoming football season. Who are your teams, Cassidy?
Ooh, for football? Well, I went to Georgetown, which
They
doesn't
don't even
really
have
fall.
football. They don't even
Yeah,
have football now.
I guess by kind of, my mom went to UF, so I'm going to say I'm a Gators fan for a college team. But for basketball, I'm going to still try to root for Georgetown.
All right, but
we'll see how it goes, and then I got to go with the Dolphins.
Yeah, NFL team, Dolphins fans. I don't know. It's getting harder to root for them, but you still got to pay attention and watch.
Yes. And hope.
And you're friendly with a bunch of the Dolphins executives.
And a lot, yeah. Tom Garfinkel's a great guy,
right.
Good friend. We did some